How? What you saying?
I mean, financial resources among your Premier League club, anything.
Okay.
So what I say, you need the resources to be a club. You need to pay people. What signing contract? You need to be able to meet your contractual obligations. If you can't do that, then you don't have a reason to exist. Exactly. Emiraso said clubs to be started. Ghana, Obia person or chairman. Obia person or chairman. Obia person or part owner of a football club. And even when we need resources now, they be running a Premier League club. Or see a friend the chairman and our owner. It's time I should say umbeki kamu boom. We have bigger war resource clubs in Ghana. Instead of pretending see 18 Premier League clubs. Maybe in actual fact we have only about 12 that can be called real Premier League. Because some of them 30 documents on Modeba. We share the way they run their affairs. Some of them are really not Premier League.
12 Premier League clubs.
Probably
good standing.
Good standing. Which of them should any proper Premier League club?
But Doc, because I know say one of the requirements I also meeting for next season, the formation of women teams.
Exactly.
And also accept saying.
No. You see, even for the youth side, youth team is ownership.
You have to own the youth team.
Maybe I know something what he says of class B. I started here justify your inclusion for. Because if they don't own a youth team, the FA's Executive Council and Congress is saying we shouldn't give them a license to play in the Premier League. And yet, Kwame Banyako, any maybe Samano, any Mike Bones, any other members of the committee, Yenny Ashisha Samra. Jumane say, I also dim Rasu.
Okay.
Yes, he also translate contributions for your players. There's any developing how you show evidence. You need a letter from SNIT.
Okay.
Indicating that these members of this football club are registered with SNIT.
Okay.
And the club is up to date. As at the time I will apply for the license. If you can't show that evidence, then you are not doing that. Club license in Rado Maye, a be out to be imposed fine.
Okay.
Some of the criteria. I didn't want to be a media who thrown out of the league.
Okay.
So that you have license approved with sanctions, or license rejected.
Okay.
These are the three things a club licensing board. License approved.
Okay.
Means license approved with sanctions. Or license rejected. Meanwhile, there are some criteria. We don't have an option. So what I say, they say youth team there are marking, and they say also war board, and I say audited financial statement, and I say a coach with a
license A coach.
There are some of them. So who near the only outcome and yet not approved sanctions is rejected.
But all rejected.
There's an appeal. Yes. So then can be with the CAF Confederations and Champions League process. Now can be dates be.
Okay.
It will give you an idea. The deadline for Ghana to ensure say all the clubs are Kobo Africa next year. And your license. There's a difference between qualify.
Okay.
This woman license.
Okay.
But me qualify only the FA champion. And now we need league.
The league, you know.
But we need license to play in Confederations Cup or champion. Because you didn't meet
the regulation as a requirement.
A Drew said FA no was so submitting in Crawford Mokoba Africa. Over submitting your winning league, no submitting the
FA Cup winner.
FA Cup winner would need license because the license ends on 30th of June this year.
30th of June this year.
By that time, the Crown League will be a Umbonye. And I say FA Cup no Munye. Into the processes. Omama ye permission, Oma be a platform. Almost now, yen decide the clubs I be invite you more apply. It may be position is for Champions League. Ye inviting Ghanaian Premier League club be as apply for a license. One other bottom cry be a difference. And I say, Omuda when you know, Omunya calf license. And even though now order 14th, no, open our license. Over Champions League and also over Confederations Cup. And the Premier League club we are apply. For the Confederations Cup, the team be out drew semi-final and so apply. 4 teams, no? 4 teams more apply to play. By the time I baby, you're winning, you know, license because we go out with me. So when your license now also apply, the second one apply. Also to me unko. Nebia obia you free semi-final. Or apply when you do the decision is for the FA to decide say the top 2 no any license. If you do mudini kwa, you wasting the slot. If you the for 3rd place team no, and you the enko on all licenses. And until now, ye open platform no. Ama all the clubs are boom
for the 30th and open.
David, hey, 30th there's a night 23rd. Me no can say on the 23rd of May.
23rd of May.
CAF organize CAF club licensing workshop for elite clubs in Ghana. And the reason is that CAF is organizing a licensing workshop for about 15 countries in Ghana. From Monday.
Monday, yeah.
Yes, in Ghana.
Okay.
CAF, the club licensing board chairman.
Okay.
The club licensing board appeals committee chairman.
Okay.
And the club licensing manager of each of these 15 countries. Yeah, mention me the names now. They are coming to Ghana, including Egypt, Ghana, Egypt, Nigeria, Liberia, Gambia. We will full list.
Okay.
I'm about Ghana this weekend.
For the workshop.
The workshop no starting on Monday.
Okay.
On the 23rd, Ombaye workshop. All Premier League clubs in Ghana.
In Ghana, okay.
Yes.
23rd, okay.
After that, you be used as a training for how the clubs will apply for the CAF competition.
Okay. But are you training their clubs?
Yeah, so workshop. No, be training Premier League clubs, club licensing managers.
Okay.
On how to apply for the CAF inter-club competitions. And here the deadline for Ghanaian clubs to make sure so must submit your details in our CAF online platform is the 19th of June. By 19th of June, now I apply for CAF interclubs. It is a now we Dreams FC now we bought your friend saying FA Cup final. Oh yeah, was it before many Dreams FC I'll still apply. Many the other team now
Lagos City
means I apply.
Okay.
Because you are applying for a license with the hope say you see friends three more things say substitute player. Aye. Or to bench or bumper say the obodo name
reserve player.
Or it is not a reserve player. Now you are now train before I can use at remind.
But second for us answer my own produce credible.
Oh, say
that you have competition, you will be winning also.
Now winning, but you are not running your club
well
as a football.
But I won.
No, that's the point I made earlier. That you might win a Ghanaian league, but you are not really a football club.
Wow.
The licensing is to test whether you are a football club. You are running your club as a football club. So I say, okay. And you know I win a FA Cup. But players went to your muka. When I didn't think I was a Marco Ball Confederations Cup. Won't you have more taxes or more Senate contributions?
Only you
team coaches crown to your muka. I didn't think I was a Marco Ball Confederations Cup. That's the essence of the club licensing process. And the fact that you win on sporting merit doesn't make you qualified to play in the Champions League.
But not in a club licensing regulation application. Yeah, apply in our league and the FA Cup from the onset.
We do.
So that you say
we do.
We need a youth club, but then I don't play and get to the semi-final stage.
That's the reason why we are saying so when your Premier League club, So I won't even take a Premier League slot or FA Cup.
Yeah,
Until they say from the next soccer season. So we need the right structure, sir. Yeah, my own Premier League. One more Premier League, I will qualify for Champions League. So that's where we are starting.
Okay, but young Kumbium, because I said last year and the beginning of the season, more for the freeway, more use other venues we are. Then yeah, okay. But I said for the committee there, more inspection now.
Okay, so
now
I need to explain again. Maybe explaining what the other time.
Yeah.
Except for this current football season, CAF, the same online platform system now we introduce here.
Yeah.
And what the deficiencies.
Okay.
Now your core training, well, was it Angola? And I said, your core in Tanzania. I raised the issue with them. So the way they are applying it will create problems for a lot of areas. And I'll explain.
Okay.
So previously, stadium infrastructure and then the maintenance and the quality was part of the club licensing system.
Okay.
That if you don't have a stadium that befits your league, you can be disqualified from playing the league.
Okay.
So what I say. And the club licensing board and an share to make sure say venue way during the course of the season say editorial here, we have the power to say yeah, withdraw the license for the venue.
Okay.
Now it's no longer venues now are no longer licensed.
Okay.
They are categorized. So CAF introduced you say, for instance, omu of 4 categories of stadium. Category 1, category 2, 3, 4.
4, okay.
Category 4 venues per and it will host the Champions League final and the semi-final.
Champions League final.
CAF Champions League Confederations Cup final. Yeah. And they can also host the finals of the African Cup of Nations tournament.
That is 4, no?
Category 4. Category 3, every time hosting World Cup qualifiers.
Okay.
The group stages and the quarter-finals of the Champions League and the Confederations Cup. But it cannot host the semi-finals and the finals of the Champions League and those things. That is why people were worried, say, if Dreams FC had qualified for the Champions League final, in Ghana, do we have a category 4 venue?
And the answer is no.
The answer is no. But luckily, Kumasi Sports Stadium was given category 3 status.
Okay.
But since then, there has been continual improvement.
Okay.
So we had a belief, say, CAF would have had to come for another inspection. To determine whether now it is at category 4 level. So over a Premier League CAF now, by using a club online platform, wants us to do the same thing about categorization. So venue will be categorized as a category 2, 1, 2, 3 or 4.
Okay.
GFA will say yes sir.
Okay.
We should have our own categorization system. Then we say only category 4 venues by our own system.
No?
And they bet me hosting Premier League matches.
Okay.
And category 3 probably it can host Division 1, but it cannot host Premier
League. Okay.
So venue be our one and saying, be a category 2. A category 2 venue, it cannot host a Division 1 match. It cannot hold a Premier League match.
I get your point though.
But they've taken that power away from the club licensing board and given it to the club licensing manager.
Okay.
Who should do the categorization and determine where is Kumasi Sports Stadium? Is it category 4? Where is Pando Stadium? Is it category 2? Where is... So at the end of the day, club licensing board has no role in determining whether pitch now whether it should be used for Premier or it should now be coast matches.
So now your responsibility is on the vetting of the license application of clubs to ensure compliance with legal, administrative, finance, technical, medical, security requirements of the provision of the GFA statutes.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, but that's a problem we have now. Recently, FA president sent him a picture of a venue. Match was but the point is, I was powerless. I don't have a power because I don't know what category granted not to know. So categorization at the beginning of last season. We know said that venue shouldn't have been given category. But sometimes this is the real challenge.
Okay.
When I make big change, at the beginning of the season, every pitch in good playing condition.
Because
you have inspection.
Because home inspection.
You have inspection to be a pitch. The real problem is monitoring to make sure yourself venue. And me at the beginning of the season, me orientation for your match commissioners.
Okay.
They be a catch of some come on a Ghana football and course.
Match commissioners.
The match commissioners.
The rule and
the referees.
They?
On the match commissioners report, on the referees report, they are supposed to indicate whether the venue is good enough for the match. That call home report. The same brofo. The grass was well cut. Good. Match commissioner now commission match. They say pitch no you okay. Who am I to sit in Accra and say pitch no you okay?
But they didn't know Bekona pitch in your control said the field was well
from leader some association from paying for a phone better. No one tell what they are supposed to report on and what they actually say in the reports. One of the things we were expecting was a match commissioner will cover you one day. No, I can't show some pitch way in your Premier League
page.
Get me more match.
Yeah, calling
match commissioner Ben was how
good to me.
Referee say pitch ni okay. Match commissioner say pitch okay. Was it me na say pitch no. Was I there? Wow. On the day of the match, me my passing pitch, for almost the past 2 months. Yeah, bomb matches. It is a match commissioner and report. It's a part pitch. Na say how would the club licensing board know it's a pitch? Na say, and I was having share every match. Exactly my point. So many of my orientation every year. Some of them disagree with me, but I tell them so. One of the problems. If they have been bold to say it's a pitch way and you're good, maybe this match you better. But I'm putting in my report say the competitions department should not allow this pitch to be used for Premier League matches. Competitions department on money basis, they will make a case to the club licensing manager. Said the match commissioner for the last match you born of Bekum Golden City Park. Say park deteriorated. It's no longer Premier League standards. Then there's a basis for whatever sanctions a club licensing manager impose. And here the club licensing manager so monitor. How would he monitor? If the people involved in the game don't want to, my commissioner call. Was it a pitch? I say, I was saying, if Prosper more vaccine or scanning one copy of a match commissioner, can be reading young board the kind of things they write.
The same brofo.
As woman call the same school. The pitch was in good conditions. The grass was well cut. You have pay park, you cut grass in this one. That's what I say is well cut. Me one of GMPs. Me na me who say Bekum Golden City Park no editorate. Me come adwuma. Me here alliance me my alliances here no. Me focus on adwuma. Mama I'm waiting for the club licensing manager to come and tell me say venue be quality no call for me. Even that was the time I need license. Okay. That's what we were waiting for. Maybe a match commissioner report, referee be a friend. So I say, wash a match or start times, and one will say, pitch with here. That's the only way we can get information to take decisions. Yeah, you didn't call say match coordinator, match commissioner, referee. They are all agents of the FA, but they are not saying say pitch in here. How would the club licensing manager know say pitch in here?
But the club licensing manager also so apart from inspection, so when you
apart from inspection, the club licensing is not just about the infrastructure. Finance,
legal.
During the course of the season, he is checking. I'm for the coaching certificates, but what we call technical directory, yes, he fake. And all those things are the type of thing the club licensing manager is supposed to do. But enough resources, he should be doing the monitoring on his own, or probably with the team.